right between Boston and Providence. It's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap. They'll try again here, second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That'll be caught, it's Travion Henderson. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. The PAT up and good. And the Pats are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Ready. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right, off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
There you go, set. Have the 60.
He'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Hold it ready. Get it.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, question now. They're going to try to heat us up. Now, here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's up?
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, throw.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
May to throw on 2nd down. A coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Ready?
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will be a Lions 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got this snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Patriots' 44-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The rookie from Georgia leading this offense well. Good throw there and a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. That is going to be Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here goes it. Hey, to the right. Hey, what's that?
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession. Here's Bryce Behringer now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Detroit. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Toss, Henderson heading right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Breeze in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to be 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Got it. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll tuck it and take off. Uh-oh. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Detroit.
Here we go. Strike.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. His kick is good. And the Lions have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And off it is Henderson heading left. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Mike Green is there on the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Cowboy 80.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Bill look to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here goes that.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point is good. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
And for this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the...
Jameer Gibbs inside the 30. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Right here.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Patriots first down. First the 48-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Left side, he's got Henry. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's May again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To number 81. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Lions 7-yard line.
Now it's second and 1. A run, and this is Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was second and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact...
And he will power his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close. Give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Got it. Ready? Come on.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15. First down is right.
Let's go now.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Trap 50, trap 70 Lions. Go.
Back to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Hey, what's that? Hey, come out with me. Hey, question now. They may try to hit us up.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off play action. Milton Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
60 Vikings, 6 Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now on third and long. That's caught. It's Isaac to Sloss. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Come on. 70 rings.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. A ball deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here goes it.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
If you want to be a top-notch average NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense,
in trouble, and down he goes. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Crazy, crazy.
They're going. It's May. He'll let this go deep for Gibson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
65, 40, 70. Ready? Bronco 80. Cup 19. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set! 70 Lions! Mustang 19!
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got it at about the 8, and he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Let's go! Go!
Here's a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Lions. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here goes that.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Here goes.
On the ground, here is Henderson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. Back complete to Henderson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
So we are through 3.
That's good.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the
First and
NFL
10
on
at the
EA Sports.
47-yard line.
First and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Forced to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is May. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's another Patriots.
To throw on first down is May. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain.
2nd and goal.
Here goes that.
May going to look to throw. On the run to the right. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
18, Pioneer. 2. 18, Cardinal. 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
So this was an NBA game, Mike. We call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's into the clear again. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, Sarah.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
30, Z.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, Sarah.
Now, May. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, New England.
That's good for the Patriots.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, Sarah.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing now is May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
That's taken in. And he's in! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game. And
to the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Now it is 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw now, May. To the left side, he's got Henry. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. On 1st and 10, here's May. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. The clock will stop at 21 seconds to go in the game. Throw again is May. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's May again, exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates